How we doing, guys? Welcome to another Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. I shall just turn this up slightly. This game is Space Giraffe on the Xbox 360. This was Jeff Minter's only game for the Xbox 360. Now, when it came out, it certainly received mixed criticism. Partly, in fact not partly, mostly due to the people claiming that they were unable to see when they die in the game. It's just quite a difficult game to actually see what you're doing. Anyway, I can talk and play. So let's get going. No, not interested in signing into Xbox Live, thank you very much. I'm going to turn this up because the music's bloody awesome. Let's just go for the nice, I'm saying nice easy level to start with. Now the game, it's kind of a take on Tempest. You basically move your Space Giraffe along the bottom bottom line of the level. It automatically shoots. I mean, the visuals are just absolutely spectacular. I can imagine playing this with headphones or else through a surround sound system in the dark, and it would just blow your mind. Now when this came out, I so wanted to get on with it, but I just found, I don't know, one of the biggest criticisms of the game was people didn't know what killed them. They would suddenly die. I mean, you can see there is just so much going on. It's just mental. I mean, your senses are absolutely overloaded. Now this is the first time I've played it in a long time. I never really got into it just because I got so frustrated with what I was supposed to be doing. I mean, I absolutely love TKX, which is Jeff's latest game on the PS Vita and soon to be the PS4. I just wish Jeff had made this possibly slightly easier. One thing that people, I mean, I've got a lot of mates who absolutely caned this game. They were getting big scores. In fact, I would guarantee if you look at the high scores on Xbox Live, if they're still available, that is, I'm not too sure if they are, you'll find, or I would find that a lot of my mates have got some of the best scores for this game. Yeah, apparently the audio tells you a lot of what's actually going on, so rather than visual indicators, the audio tells you an awful lot about what's happening. But I just couldn't get on with it at all. But I mean, it's an absolutely spectacularly glorious looking game. I mean, it's a fairly simple game in context. You know, you move along this bottom axis, shooting these, I don't know what you call them, I've no idea what they're called, shooting these things. Now you'll see here, there's a white line that kind of just up in front of you which moves forward. If that gets to the bottom, then it's game over. Now see, I died there, I don't quite know what actually killed me. In fact, you know what, I'm probably talking shite. It's been such a long time since I played this game. It must be a good couple of years since I last played it. I'm trying to figure out what that line is again. But it's a spectacular game. If you've got an Xbox 360, I suggest you check it out. I think it's still available to download. It's not a lot of money and it is a glorious game. I just couldn't go on with it just because there was just too much going on and I really couldn't figure out what was going on a lot of the time. It's a shame that there wasn't an option to maybe tone down the visuals slightly to make it slightly easier for us less attentive people to actually see what's going on and what's killing us. Now, again, I wasn't too sure what killed me there. I think I saw something coming up. Oh, come on! That's not my mobile phone ringing, that is a sound effect in the game. Bloody hell, game over already. That's shite. I think there's, I don't know how many levels there are, there's 100 levels, maybe more. I mean, I get to like I got to the 3rd level there or something. I mean, it's, as I said, it's a fairly simple game to play. You just left and right to move around the perimeter. And you want to try and stop these guys getting to the top. It's a shame because I says the game just looks fantastic. It really does. And I so want to get on with it, but I just find it's a bit too much going on. Now I think that glowing thing is what's been killing me, is it? It's got some wacky sound effects, typical Jeff Minter. There's nobody does psychedelic shoot 'em ups like he can. It looks impressive, 2,090,000, but believe you me, that is pants. Now I'm trying to remember, there's when these, in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you see, when these guys get to the top, they move along towards you. Now if you press the shoulder button, that kind of makes you jump and you can knock the guys off and they'll basically fall to their death. That's called bullying, where you actually knock these guys off. But I would, if you're going to want to start playing this, guys, go and check out other YouTubes of this game getting played, because I'm rubbish, so I can't really help you when it comes to how the game operates. I just really want to let you see the game playing. But it is a fantastic game. I just found it just a bit too difficult. Now you can use the left analog stick, moves you left and right, and you can use the right analog stick to kind of direct your fire. So even though you're there, you can direct your fire left and right without actually moving into the actual lane where the enemies are coming from. It's just a overload of noise and images. Amazing. I suppose some people could say, well, if you can't see what you're doing, then it's not a great game. And I suppose there is a bit of truth in that. I mean, it didn't get, some people rated it the best game ever. And other people panned it just because of what I'm talking about. It's a difficult game to play, but I really want to get on with it, and perhaps if I put a bit of time into it then it would start to gel, but I just find it just slightly too much. But I really hope you guys can go and check the game out, because you can probably pick it up for pennies, and it's one of these games that'll always be regarded as a cult classic on the 360. I'm pressing the X button and it's doing something, I'm not quite sure what. Or the A button I should say, I'm not quite sure what it's doing. I'm pressing the right shoulder button makes you sort of do a jump type thing. It is enormous fun to play. I mean, just you just have to look at the graphics. So it's playing in a darkened room and trying to sit. I mean, this is a 32-inch TV. Try put it on a 6-inch telly with the sound turned up, and shut the curtains or play it at night time. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, guys, listen. This is Space Giraffe on the Xbox 360, and this is by Llamasoft, programmed by Jeff Minter. Go check it out, guys, and as usual, please leave any comments, etc. And as usual, thanks for watching.